So, day 5 holiday, but today is the first day that I'm out driving, full driving on the dunes. So first things first, I've had Chris help me extend my bump stops, but now I'm going to turn good old Jim the Jeep here into something that's never happened at Jim. Doors off, soft top off, carpet out. Okay, let's get cracking. I realised this vlog wouldn't make a lot of sense unless I gave it a little bit of commentary throughout it. So bear with me and I'll attempt to explain what's going on. So first up, Jerry was kind enough to take me for a little bit of a blast around the sand dunes in his TJ. Jerry was very helpful at giving me some tips and tricks on my very first evening on the sand.
Oh God, you just gotta get used to it.
I might have to go in Chris's car.
We'll just get this over and done with and then you'll be right. Okay. So this is the official start, pretty much,
yes,
of all of the Jeep festivities. Tracy, what are we doing tonight?
We're going to the bonfire with Kyle.
Right, we're all lining up at the front of the caravan park. I think, I don't know, there's about 20 cars at the moment. Massive convoy, opening night of booze and festivities, and
yes,
I think that's about it.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good night.
We'll just keep videoing Tracy until she feels uncomfortable. So the first night consists of us all heading down to this gorgeous looking salt lake, lighting the fire, drinking some drinks, talking about Jeeps, watching Jeeps do donuts, modifying Jeeps. There's a big Jeep fest. Next day had us up bright and early, and Ken and Kyle had taken us off to one of the beaches to explain to us all how we get stuck, how we get unstuck, and how we go about our way again. Here we've got Chris trying to get himself stuck, demonstrating you get stuck by pointing up the hill, and the key to it all is pointing the front wheels down the hill. So here I am giving it a crack at getting myself stuck. I'm digging in nicely until I'm in good and bogged. Now the next part of it is to rock yourself back and forth, give yourself a little bit of room in the sand, and before you know it, well, maybe a little longer than that, then you become free. Then it's just a simple matter of pointing the wheels down towards the beach, trying not to be scared by the water, and as soon as you're free, off you go, pick up some speed and you're good to go. Some of us managed to get a little bit better bogged than others.
No, you're looking good, Rob, don't worry. I've got your best angle.
I don't know, if I was this bloke in the TJ, I'd be a little bit nervous about the water lapping around the back of my wheels. The Grand Cheros didn't seem to have any problem getting bogged. Here we have 3 people trying to get one unstuck. So before long, we were off and into the dunes, finding a suitable dune for us all to practice on. Trick is with these, nice and easy, just keeps the momentum getting up there. So after a while we started on the bigger hills. Trick is not to back off. Then you have the ignominy of waiting there until they pull you off the crest of the hill. Try it again with a bit more right foot. Here's Chris amply demonstrating use of right foot. After a few goes, you get it in the end. Jerry traded his TJ for the motorbike. And here I am, last attempt at the big dune before the convoy leaves me behind. Just made it, sneaking in behind Chris, and if ever anyone wanted to know how to use their right foot, they just cast their eyes in Chris's direction. So today's very much an instructional day in the dunes, and Kyle, Ken and Rob have all been super patient with all of us who are on sand for the first time. It's been friggin' awesome, really great day. Here I am with Andy and Miranda, and we're just watching the sunset.
Hi.
Lovely evening, and as night fell, the nocturnal Jeeps came out.
So last day of our Jeep trip, unfortunately, and we're on Andre, his rear grade blast along the coast, but unfortunately he's not involved. He's done something to his clutch. So Boyd's taken over and we're currently blasting down the Carpenter's Rocks. Pretty much as fast as we can.
This trip down to the rocks was an absolute blast, literally in every sense of the word. So much fun, I could not stop smiling. This little section, the cameraman lost her nerve, and I nearly lost the Jeep. The pace was fantastic until we got the word out that one of us had got stuck, so we had to go back and rescue. When we got there, we found Con well and truly bogged. He claimed it wasn't his fault and the Jeep in front slowed down, so we give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Before you know it though, Bordy is off, and we're all playing rabbit and hare, trying to chase down Bordy. He then took us to the obligatory Jeep pose spot. So here we have Boydie, our fearless trip leader, man of few words, but heavy of right foot, and we're just catching up with some mates from the Land Rover Club. After a little bit of rest and relaxation time, we hit Saturday night, and after too many beers to count, we were left with this example of fun. Here we have Chris and Jerry explaining how much fun they had during the week. Now if that didn't sell you on Beachport next year, I don't know what will. Just get on there and book, it's freaking awesome.